from the very first time I watched him play, and it's not often I see that in players, but the very first innings he played, I thought, this boy can play. He's an amazing addition to Pakistan's success. I mean, he's turned things around for them. Captain, player. I think they had potential to go into a really bad Pakistan when he and a few guys arrived, and they found a way to sort of make it work, you know. So that is great to see when youngsters come in like that and they just take ownership. There's always this transition in teams, and normally a team goes through like a year or two of really bad form, and they sort of found a way to escape that. So yeah, the batting side of Pakistan was always a problem. It was never solid enough, very up and down. And I feel they're in a place now where they've found consistency, and that's because of Babar.
Yeah, and I love that. Like, I love the fact that, like, Babar, like, came out and he played with that aggressive mindset. Like, I know that I probably bowled him, like, 5 half volleys in a row to give him that opportunity to get, like, that momentum. I remember bowling at Supersport Park and feeling like there's a chance here, I can nick him off, and probably just underestimating, like, his ability. And he had a couple of good straight drives, like on drives that went down the ground. And then I thought, okay, I'll throw it a little bit wider outside off, maybe outside his eye line, get it full again, and maybe he'll nick it off this time. And he was able to get over that. And, you know, it's great that, like, he's gone on now to make 1 billion runs since then, because he's used that as like a stepping stone to say that he can play at the highest level, because he's taken down like a bowler that in his eyes was one of the best, you know, and that's awesome, because that's what I try and do with other players. I try and get some of the best names out in the world so that I can say, this is actually where I belong. I belong to play at this level. So it's nice that, you know, there's a cat and mouse game between everyone, really. And yet the next time that we play against each other, we start at zero all over again. You know, it doesn't matter what's happened in the past. Let's go, you know. But it's nice that he's been able to, like, go on and do so well for himself, like, from that those small like victories that he had, you know. That's cool. I like being part of that, you know. It's nice to be a part of that.
पाकिस्तान का कप्तान है तो ऊपर से फैसला हुआ है, और ये गलत फहमी है कि फलाने ने कप्तान बना दिया या फलाने ने ये इस तरह कर दिया, ये फैसला ऊपर से। बहुत फैंस हैं बाबर के जो समझना चाहते हैं कि ग्राउंड के बाहर बाबर आजम आपने किस तरह पाया एज अ पर्सन उनको? लड़कों के साथ बहुत अच्छा है, हर किसी की, ये हमारे ज़माने में बहुत फ़र्क पड़ जाता था। बिल्कुल, सीनियर उधर बैठा है, जूनियर उधर बैठा है, कैप्टन उधर बैठा है, 3 बंदे उसके साथ हैं, और ये हर किसी को साथ लेके चलता है, ये नहीं कि अकेला छोड़ देता। अभी देखो साइम अयूब ज़ल्मी से खेला, बिल्कुल, आपने अक्सर देखा होगा साइम अयूब और ये दोनों इकट्ठे रहते हैं, बिल्कुल, ड्रेसिंग रूम में भी, खाने की टेबल पे भी इकट्ठे बैठ जाते हैं। अभी हम लोग रमज़ान में थे तो मेरी भी सहरी अफ्तारी पाकिस्तान टीम के साथ ही थी, बल्कि था तो मैं न्यूजीलैंड टीम के साथ, मगर मैंने नहीं देखा कि बाबर जो है वो किसी, जैसे हारिस है उसके साथ नहीं बैठा हो या साइम अयूब के साथ नहीं बैठा हो। अभी तो कल के बच्चे हैं, अभी कल ही आए, तो ये सबको साथ लेके चलता है।
It's a fair call, Wes. You're pretty much in that list too. When you look at that list, you're looking at Babar, you're looking at Root, you're looking at Virat. Is there one that, from your trained eye, just stands out more than the others? And then amongst the 5 bowlers I mentioned as well, with Ashwin and Lyon and Anderson and Rabada and Cummins.
I think all these guys are the top performers from the teams, not just from now. All those 4 batters, Fab 4, Babar is the 5th one now. He's the youngest of the lot. I mean, if you see the calendar, this World Test Championship, he's got 1,500 runs, averaging 60. So he is catching up to those legends, those icons. And this game needs icon. Virat Kohli, either is Joe Root, either is Williamson, babar Azam, maybe I'm missing one, Smith from Australia as well. Everyone is averaging 50 plus, and they've been playing Test cricket for almost more than 10 years. So icons are very, very important. And I think Babar Azam now in Pakistan, it's like Beefy in the 80s, like you said, and Brian Lara for West Indies. It's Babar Azam for Pakistan.
And you've got this young superstar, Babar, who is absolutely thrilling to watch, who led the way today.
You see, frankly, I haven't had much time to watch cricket. But when I was the Prime Minister, I did, because our cricket was at the time going through a bad time. So I watched him play. I've only watched him play twice, proper innings. And I immediately asked the head of a cricket board, you must make him the captain because he is a genuine world class. I think he's an exceptional player. I haven't seen a player with such versatility, with such correct technique, such stroke play and temperament. I mean, he has all the qualities. I think he could go anywhere from here. But him as the captain makes a lot of sense because you want your captain to be a world-class cricketer so that he commands respect. And I think our team looks good. I think we might just win the final.